Alright, so I'm in here for my raw review of 7/12/2010. And you know what, I gotta say, Raw was a good show last night. I actually enjoyed it, even though for a few parts that I didn't really care for. But besides that, the rest of Raw was good for me. And, we started off with John Cena having a promo. And with that, also with the Nexus and talking about, their matchup and how it's going to be. Then we found out with Mystery GM making an announcement that it will be a 6-on-1 handicap match instead. With Darren Young, of course, him being attacked by John Cena during the end of last week's Raw. So Darren Young was a no-show this week. So it was a 6-on-1 handicap match with John Cena in the main event, which I will get to later on. And that's what happened with that, basically. Then we get into a Divas match, typical Divas match with this one, Gail Kim versus Alicia Fox. Of course, Gail Kim tried her best in this one. This one was actually better than the Divas match last week, of course. That one was really short with that fake injury Alicia Fox did. This week was, well, somewhat better, but still, a typical Divas match. Alicia Fox ended up getting the win yet again with the scissors kick on this, and then we have another announcement by the Mystery GM towards the end of the match, with the announcement being that Alicia Fox will put a championship on the line, and it will be Alicia Fox versus Eve for the Divas Championship at Money in the Bank. So we do have two Divas matches at Money in the Bank with Kelly and later for the Women's Championship, and Alicia Fox versus Eve Torres for the Divas Championship. Then we get into, we have a promo with Ted DiBiase and Maurice and Jim Morrison. And, they had a pretty cool promo. I do like Ted DiBiase and Maurice together. I've been liking them as a couple lately, so, that's pretty cool with that. And then we had, like, a confrontation with them. Ted DiBiase, I believe, got the upper hand on that. To John Morrison. So it wasn't really a good night for John Morrison. Not only that, he was attacked by the Nexus group as well. They were pretty upset that he was helping John Cena and everything, so they attacked him and basically anyone who helped John Cena. So that's what happened with that. Then we get into the next match, Mark Henry versus The Miz. Now this wasn't really a match, but it was for a little while. The Miz having a promo before that, saying that, he will be basically unstoppable and taking out anyone that he can, so he can be on the top and win the WWE title and become the winner of the Money in the Bank. And we did find out that Mark Henry, before that, is the man to take the place of R-Truth. So Mark Henry is in the Money in the Bank. But anyway, we get it to The Miz and Mark Henry, and this was alright. Didn't really have a match basically, and it was just a brawl. The Miz attacking Mark Henry, and I think he Irish whipped him into the the pole where the Raw general manager stand was. So he took out Mark Henry, and that's pretty much happened with that. Then we get into the next match, which is Randy Orton versus Edge. Now this was a good match. I enjoyed this one. Good back and forth match. It was good for Raw, so I was happy with that. Orton and Edge going back and forth with this. There's one point where Edge was almost gonna win, and for almost Randy Orton. Towards the end of the match, we have Chris Jericho coming out trying to get some payback into this match. With the distraction. Then Edge comes and attacks Randy Orton for the win, and I believe it was he got the win with the electric chair, if I'm not mistaken, but Edge did get the win on this one. Then we had that brawl with Edge and Jericho. We have Evan Bourne coming out and attacking Randy Orton at the point where he was going to do the shooting star press onto Randy Orton. He did try to get it, but in mid-air, Randy Orton did a sick RKO, very cool spot on that one, very enjoyable. I'm sure everyone loved that, and I know I did, so definitely want to check out when you can. Very sick RKO on that one. But anyway, Edge does get the win over Randy Orton. Then we get into the next match, which I didn't care for about. The Regal Bunch, that's right, the Regal Bunch versus the Santino Bunch, and we had Doink the Clown in there for one night only. And of course, we had the mom from the Brady Bunch as the guest host, and I didn't really care for her that much in this match either. So, with that being said, the Santino Bunch ended up getting the win with the Kali Chop by the Great Kali, which was in this match, and it was a 8-man tag team match. So I didn't really care for it too much, but that's really what happened with that. Then we get into main event 6-on-1 handicap match with the Nexus versus John Cena. This was pretty good. It lasted for good few minutes for the main event, and it was good to see the Nexus actually wrestle in the match instead of attacking people from behind and stuff like that week after week in the main event. But this week they're actually wrestling, and they actually won this match with the 450 splash by Justin Gabriel to John Cena. So it's an okay match. So for the main event, of course, and that's what happened with that. Nexus winning against John Cena. Then John Cena using the steel chairs, trying to get payback, and we had that little brawl. And then Sheamus comes out. He had that almost a brawl with the Nexus backstage right after they attacked Evan Bourne. Then Sheamus comes out with a steel chair and just helps out John Cena for one night only on this. So that's what pretty much closed the Raw. And Raw was a good show. Definitely one to check out if you guys haven't checked out Raw last night. But Money in the Bank is this Sunday. I expect Money in the Bank predictions coming up soon, around Friday or Saturday. And that has to do with the review, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of Raw, and that has to do with the video for today. And as always, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.